What's up, bullies? It's your girl, REX, Are You Saying? And I'm back with another video. And we 6-0, bro. 6-0. Not 6-7, we 6-0. And I do apologize for bringing the video so late. However, I just felt in my spirit that y'all needed some content from me today. Like, that's just how I felt. So I'm like, let me just do a reaction video. So y'all already know that my reaction videos is crazy by now. If y'all don't know, y'all should know that my videos are not contemporary. They are non-conventional, as to speak. Okay. And so y'all know, y'all also should know that I do not want to tell y'all this story because we are going to what? We are going to watch the video together. But yeah, so this older man and this young woman ended up falling in love, and there was some people that had a problem with it. Y'all already know I'm going to speak accordingly when the time comes, because the commentary is going to be given during the video. Yeah, so let's just get into that video.
Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
First of all, this is starting off on the wild side of things. This is starting off on the girls going wild side of things, but we're not judging.
Pay attention to this security camera footage. March 14th, 2024, Maplewood, Virginia. Residential CCTV mounted on the back of a house captures exactly 31 seconds. You see an elderly white man with white hair sitting in a wheelchair on a stone patio.
Listen, ain't nothing wrong with a little age gap. They both grown at the end of the day. But I want you to comment in the comments how you feel about this. Before we even get into the video any further, I want to know what it is that you feel about this. But I don't even know in the story.
A black woman, 35 years old, wearing navy scrubs, walks from the back door toward him. She bends down. She places her hand on the armrest, and she kisses him on the mouth. Tender, real, for 4 seconds. Then she straightens up, moves behind the wheelchair, and pushes him back toward the house. At 6:35 p.m., they disappear from the...
Alright, so bullies, I don't know if y'all know anything about context clues, but if y'all don't, I'm going to teach my little bullies and my big bullies a little something about context clues now. This young 35-year-old Tenderoni is kissing this man who, when she met him, was on his unalive bed. You feel what I'm saying? It wasn't just no little, she's doing it for the money, I know plenty of people who would have been doing it for the money. Maybe I would have done it for the pesos. However the case may be, I feel as though, for starters, the relationship that she shared with this man is genuine, because in order for you to wipe somebody's tail first and then love them, it's coming from a place, it's coming from the heart.
Camera's view. This is the last time Alicia Turner is seen alive. 11 days later, March 25th, 2024, 6:47 a.m. Anonymous call to Maplewood Police Department. Male voice, distorted, calm. Riverside Warehouse, Unit 4B.
What does a distorted, calm voice sound like? I'm just curious.
There's a body. Line goes dead. Detectives arrive. The warehouse hasn't been operational in 3 years. They force open Unit 4B. Back room. Locked from the outside. Inside, they find Alicia Turner, hands zip-tied behind her back, ligature marks around her neck. Still wearing the navy scrubs from 11 days ago. She'd been dead for 11 days while the entire city searched for her. Now, most people think this is about a random abduction. Wrong. This is about $2.5 million, a revised will.
2.5 million, what? Ooh, that's what a calm, distorted voice sound like. 2.5 million, what? Okay, anyway, come on, let's continue. Let's find out what's going on.
and a family that paid $50,000 to eliminate someone they saw as a threat to their inheritance. September 12th.
So he just said the family responsible for this. So, okay.
2021. William Hargrove, 79 years old, gets T-boned by a pickup truck at 50 miles per hour. Survives. But his vertebrae shatter, paralyzed from the waist down. Permanently. William has 3 family members. Son Bradley, 54, daughter Christine, 51, grandson Tyler, 29. First month after the accident, they visit. Second month, visits slow. Third month, almost nothing. Bradley visits twice in the first year. Christine once. Tyler never. William spends his 80th birthday alone, staring at a phone that doesn't ring. Investigators later find his journal from November 2021. My family vanished the moment I became a burden. I was only valuable when I could write checks. December 14th, 2021. William hires a home health aide through Premier Care Services. The agency sends their best. 4.9 stars, 47 families. Her name is Alicia Turner, 32 years old, born in Richmond. First in her family to go to college, nursing school, but her mother gets stage 4 cancer. Alicia drops out, takes care of her. Mother dies 6 months later. Alicia never goes back, becomes a certified home health aide instead. Alicia arrives at William's house for her first day. He's sitting in his wheelchair by the window, staring at nothing. Doesn't acknowledge her. Given up on people. Alicia asks one question. Mr. Hargrove, what's your favorite meal? The one you'd make if you could stand in a kitchen again? William turns. Someone's asking what he wants, not what he needs, what he wants. Homemade lasagna, his late wife's recipe. 2 days later, Alicia brings ingredients, makes it with him, sets. Everything at counter height so he can help from the wheelchair. When they eat, William cries. First time he's felt alive since the accident. Over the next year, Alicia does more than required. Learns William loves jazz. Brings her record collection. Reads to him every afternoon. Takes him to parks, restaurants, places where people see him as a person, not a wheelchair. William starts smiling, laughing, hoping. One evening, June 2022, William asks, "Why waste your time with a broken old man?" Alicia looks at him. "You're not broken. You're just waiting for someone to remind you that you're still here." That's when William realizes he's falling in love. He doesn't say anything. He's 80.
All right, so remember I told y'all about those context clues? We're going to exercise this right now and fast forward this video, okay? Because we already know that someone passed away, who passed away, and why they passed away, because the family of the older man did not like the fact that the woman was getting money out of the love that their father shared with this young lady. So let's carry on.
3 days. Tyler sent the text March 14th, signaling when Alicia left. He met them at the rest stop, paid the second $25,000. Vincent told him, "It's done." Alicia was dead. Tyler knew and did nothing. Didn't call police. Just went home. Jury deliberates 4 hours. Guilty. All counts. All defendants. October 14th. Sentencing. Bradley, life without parole.
You did not get the gist of the whole thing. The son of the elder man ended up killing this young lady from Richmond, Virginia, because she fell in love with his father, and he decided, instead of giving his hard-earned money to people who do not care about him genuinely, he'd rather give it to somebody who he fell in love with in his latter years in his life, which is his choice. You know, love is love, and we are no one to condemn the love that someone finds, even if it is false. All we can do is tell that person, listen, look, this person may not be for you, but at the end of the day, it is not up to us who someone else's love, because we cannot help who anyone love, and it's not up to us what happened to somebody's money when they are no longer here with us. Now, like, come on, that don't make any sense. You can't determine where somebody get their money to. It don't matter who or where or what happens to somebody's money when they are no longer with us. That's just greedy. You don't do that because you don't want nobody doing that to you, and you might end up being the one to go out first. You know, even if you feel like you got a plan down pat, I don't know. I just feel like this girl wasn't wrong for falling in love. This elderly man was not wrong for falling in love. The children were clearly wrong, and that's why they're getting guilty sentences and life sentences and all this, that, and third. You don't do that to nobody. Life is beautiful, you know?
Christine, 25 years. Vincent, life without parole. Ramon, life without parole. Tyler, life with parole after 30 years. Court adjourns. But here's what destroys everything. October 14th, 2024. Same day as sentencing. William Hargrove dies.
I told y'all, when you don't have the right intentions in play, things will not work out the way that you want them to. I don't care what it is that you're doing and where you're doing it in this world. It's just rules and levels to this. They were wrong. They should not have done what they did. And now their life is messed up in even more ways than one because of the greed that was inside their heart and the usury and going against, you know, with stuff that they can't control. They should have been saying the serenity prayer. You understand? It just wasn't right, in my opinion. Comment your opinion, and don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to this channel. I do appreciate the support that I've been receiving thus far. I did go ahead and speed up the video so I can see what happens, so I do know what's happening next. Next time y'all gonna see me or hear from me again is in the closing of this video.
Heart failure. Natural causes, officially. But the hospice nurse says William had stopped talking after the trial. Stopped responding. Just stared. The night he died, he spoke one sentence. I waited 82 years to find love, and my son took it away in 31 seconds. Then his heart stopped. The will? Because Alicia predeceased William, her bequest is void. But because Bradley, Christine, and Tyler were convicted of crimes against her, the clause activates. Their inheritance is void. All of it. $0. The entire $3.2 million estate goes to charity. The family murdered Alicia for money and received nothing. But there's something from trial transcripts that should terrify you. During Vincent's interrogation, a detective asked, "Have you done work like this before? Families hiring you?" Vincent looked at the camera, smiled. "You'd be surprised how often families kill for inheritance." His attorney shut it down. That line never continued. Case closed after convictions. But that statement hangs. How often? Not if, how often? Think about what this reveals. Alicia did everything right, followed protocols, maintained boundaries until feelings developed naturally over years. She didn't manipulate. She cared for someone when no one else would. William's decision wasn't incompetence. Multiple doctors evaluated him, completely lucid. It was gratitude. Recognition that she gave him 3 years of dignity when his family gave him nothing but abandonment. But to Bradley, Christine, and Tyler, that money was theirs by blood. Didn't matter they hadn't visited. The money was supposed to be theirs. When they discovered it.
So yeah, bullies, I hope that you really enjoyed this video. Actually, I know you enjoyed this video because why wouldn't you? Like, video was on. But like I said, I'm about to get in a shower. It's Sunday. We gotta prepare for next week because, you know, we taking over the world next week, bullies. And if that ain't what you want, you need to get on that if you consider yourself a part of my crew. You understand what I'm saying? Because I ain't having that this year. I ain't taking no lackers, no slackers, none of that shit. You can go ahead over there with them. With them. To the left. To the left. To the left. But y'all know the motto here. It's your girl, REX. Saying, remember, do what you gotta do for her. Do what you gotta do for you. I want y'all to start saying that I'm gonna do what I gotta do for me. Look at yourself in the mirror and say, listen, I'm going to do that I have to do for me to better myself, to make myself better. There's nobody that's going to fight for you like you. There's nobody that's going to do for you what you can do for you. So do what you got to do for you and stay up. I love y'all. Until next time, stay dangerous. They talking about.